A sleeping bird may not be as asleep as you think. It may look peaceful, still, and soft, with feathers slightly fluffed and eyes half closed. But inside that tiny head, something surprisingly clever may be happening. One side of the brain may be resting, while the other side stays alert enough to watch the world. Humans usually sleep like we are shutting down a laptop. Birds, at least some of them, can sleep more like a security system running in low-power mode. The official name is unihemispheric slow-wave sleep. That sounds complicated, but the idea is simple. One brain hemisphere can sleep while the other remains more awake. Because each side of the bird's brain is strongly connected to the opposite eye, this can mean one eye is closed while the other eye stays open. So when people say, "Sleeping with one eye open," some birds might answer, "Yes, and I am very professional about it." For a bird, sleep is not just rest. Sleep is also risk. When an animal sleeps, it reacts more slowly. It stops scanning. It becomes easier to surprise. And if you are small, light, and edible to many predators, fully switching off is not always a great strategy. A bird cannot simply hang a sign that says, "Please do not disturb." Brain charging. So evolution found a compromise. Rest, but not completely. Sleep, but keep watch. Let one part of the brain recover, while the other part stays alert enough to notice danger. A famous example comes from ducks. When ducks sleep in groups, the birds in the middle are usually safer because they are surrounded by other ducks. Basically, they get the VIP, security package. But ducks sleeping on the edge of the group are more exposed. Those edge birds are more likely to keep the outward-facing eye open, watching the direction where danger is most likely to appear. That detail matters. The open eye is not random. It is usually aimed toward the risky side. The bird is sleeping, but it is also monitoring the environment. In human terms, it is like sleeping in a hotel room and keeping one eye on the door because the hallway sounds suspicious. This tells us something important. Bird sleep is flexible. It can change depending on the situation. A bird in a safer place may sleep more deeply. A bird in a risky place may keep more alertness. Sleep is not just a biological pause. For birds, sleep can be a survival strategy. And then there are frigate birds, which take this idea to another level. These seabirds can spend long periods flying over the ocean. They cannot just land whenever they feel tired. There is no floating hotel, no tree branch in the middle of the sea, and sadly, no bird airport lounge. Researchers recorded brain activity from frigate birds during flight and found that they can sleep while flying. Sometimes they sleep with one hemisphere at a time. Sometimes both hemispheres sleep briefly. But the sleep is short, controlled, and adapted to the demands of flight. Imagine complaining because your airplane seat does not recline, while a frigate bird is literally sleeping in the sky and still not falling into the ocean. But this does not mean every bird always sleeps with half its brain awake. That would be too simple. Different birds sleep in different ways. The amount of one-eye open sleep can depend on the species, the environment, the danger level, and whether the bird is alone or in a group. So the accurate idea is this. Some birds can use partial brain sleep when staying alert matters. And honestly, that is more impressive than a simple myth. It means sleep is adjustable. Birds can tune sleep depending on what the world around them demands. This also explains why sleeping places matter. A small bird may sleep hidden in dense vegetation. A water bird may sleep in a group. A pet bird may need a quiet, predictable place. A bird is not only asking, "Where can I close my eyes?" It is asking, "Where can I rest without becoming someone else's dinner?" Humans try to solve the same problem in our own way. We lock doors, check windows, set alarms, and still wake up at 3 a.m. because a chair looked suspicious in the dark. Birds solved part of that problem biologically. One side can rest while the other side keeps watch. But there is a trade-off. More vigilance can mean less complete rest. More rest can mean less awareness. That is the real beauty of bird sleep. It is a balance between recovery and protection. So the next time you see a bird sleeping, do not assume it has completely switched off. It may be resting. It may be recovering. It may even be dreaming. But part of it may still be watching, listening, and measuring the world. A sleeping bird is not helpless. It is balanced between trust and danger, between rest and survival, between closing its eyes and keeping one eye on the world. If you want more videos that explain bird behavior, bird psychology, and the hidden signals birds show before humans notice them, subscribe to Bird Mind Signals. And tell me in the comments, what surprised you more, that birds can sleep with one eye open, or that some birds can sleep while flying?